Okay, so there are a couple of questions that is coming from the groups and the channels, and the most voted question of this week is which functional certificate we should choose. And from the after the COVID situation is over, now the job market is booming, and particularly the oil price soaring up. uh, there is openings that are coming up in huge numbers, and there is a huge requirement for functional safety engineers all over the globe. And this is the very right time to do your certification. But we are getting confused by the number of certificates that have been provided by different organizations. And yes, this is indeed a question. So, which certification is should we choose from? Because Exida provides some functional certificates, safety certificates. TUV Rheinland provides, TUV SUD provides, and there are a couple of other TUV organizations that also provide the certification. Similarly, IASA also provides some functional safety certification, and there are a couple of local bodies also, they provide this type of certifications. So this is really confusing. So which certificate should we choose? And and yes, because it involves lots of money. If your company is sponsoring, then also you should be wise in choosing the right type of certification which gives you some value, and from the learning's perspective also. So as there are so many number of certifications, so we thought of, like, for this week we'll be discussing about like top three certificates in this functional safety domain, and we'll be doing some kind of comparison between them. And in the subsequent weeks, or in the subsequent section, we may discuss about some other certificates. So for this particular section, we will be mainly concentrating on functional safety certificates offered by Exida, TUV Rheinland, and TUV SUD. So let's begin. So first we will be discussing about the TUV Rheinland certification, which provides a certificate in the name of FS engineer. So I will be giving the link of the website. You can visit and learn about this particular certificates. And as you can see, this is the web page of the TUV Renald, and here if you see the what type of certificates they provide, you will be finding that the certificate name is mainly FS engineer, and this is for the engineers and person working in the field of the functional safety, either as a product developer or as an applicant, can participate in the training, and they deepen the knowledge in this section. So the topics that are provides are also highlighted here, and you can further, there is all trainers, you can see the list of FS engineers also. And here is the requirement. For that, you need to have at least 3 years of business experience, and you should have an university degree. You should complete the training, and then you should apply for the exam, and there you should pass. Then only you will be getting this tubular certificate, and the validity is for 5 years. As you can see here, it is 5 years. So they have not mentioned any price as such, and price, exam price is not always fixed, but they have, like, there is a mention of euro $500, sorry, euro 500. And yeah, so this is the rough cost, and this is the exam cost. I would say this is the cost of the exam, this is not the cost of the training. And the training would have cost you somewhere between 1,000 to $2,000 also. So you can directly opt for the exam, or you can opt for like training plus exam, So training is now in the offline and online mode also, offered by TUV Rheinland itself. And the exam was, in the COVID situation, it has been made online. Earlier it was offline, but now you can have the comfort of giving the exam from anywhere, but it will be anyway, it will be proctored, it will be under the supervision of the camera. So anyway, this is a very good certificate, I would say, and it offers you 5 years validity. And at the same time, the cost that we get to know from various sources, that it varies somewhere between, total cost, I would say the training plus the certification varies from somewhere between $1,500 to $2,500, based on the location, the country you were taking the training. Okay, so this is a very good. This is very good training and certification, and there are lots of value to it. And they offer, I mean, the subject in very deeply, and gives you practical exposure on the subject. So the next one we should think of is TUV SUD. So in the TUV SUD also they provide functional safety certification, but they have basically three levels into it. First is fundamentals of functional safety, which they call as FS engineer. Then there is a level 2, which is FSCP, and then there is level 3, which is FS expert. So this is like three levels are there, and their application process are noted down here, and everything is also available here. So in this case, so first you need to give this level 1 examination, and nowadays this level 1 training and both exam can be given online, and the cost is a little bit less. I would say it is far less. It is around, you can consider the 50% of the TB Renault cost is somewhere between the total exam plus certification cost will land up somewhere uh, between 1000 to 1500 max. Again, it depends on the country you are taking in, and there is always group discounts that are available in this training. Okay, now the third one is Exida, and Exida, they offer basically two certificates in this case. One is certified functional safety expert, and another is certified functional safety professional. So the expert is should have a experience of 10 plus, and for the safety professional they should have experience of 2 plus. And this is really, this functional safety expert or CFSE is really considered as a gold standard in case of the functional safety personal competency verification, and a number of organizations all over the globe really accept this particular certification. And in case of, like, if you see the competency wise or hard wise, you can say this is the hardest exam of all three, and you should have sufficient knowledge to give this CFSE. But you can begin with the CFSP, which is for the beginner, and after that you can take the training and give the CFSP exam together, and then you can opt for uh, CFSE at later stage when you have sufficient experience in this field. So, having said that, I have total given you a broad idea about uh, how many different type of exams are there, and these three I recommend because they have. I mean, when you do any certification, you always try to do it from the best institutes, right? Why? Because the best institute give you the credibility and trust. So main factor about the certificate is trust. So when your employer sees your certificate, they should trust the certificate. Now if you do the certification from some unknown organization, so the trust factor is not there. But this all three have very trustworthy, so any certification you do from any of these three will be trusted. But having said that, hardness wise or the competency wise, I would say that CFSE is the highest standard in this case, and then you can opt for the other certifications also. But CFSE again, it requires some sort of experience in working in that domain. So if you are absolute beginner, don't opt for CFSC. In that case, it is better either you opt for CFSP or TV Suite level 1 or TV Rheinland. Any of these you can choose. And then after certain time, if you feel that you want to grow up in this region or you have more appetite for functional safety, then you can opt for the CFSE exam. A- Anyway, you can take the training from anywhere. Okay, so there are lots of open source material, there are some courses in here and there, and so you can go through these courses, and then if you think that you are sufficiently knowledgeable, then you can give the exam directly. Instead of just going into the training, you can give the exam directly. So that is another option you have. So explore all these options. I know that there might be so many questions that are coming into your mind at this stage, so it is better to do, you can formulate all this question, and you can write in the chat, you can write in the our telegram group, you can write in the comment box. So and then we can further discuss on your particular query, or maybe we can arrange another open session or any webinar in the future so that your questions can be answered on live. Okay, so that's it from my side today, and hope you have enjoyed it, and at least you have now some idea about the top functional safety certificates and which one you should opt for. If you are still confused or you need some more information, I'm always happy to help you. Please do write, comment, and if you like the video, please like it and also subscribe to our channel. And this gives us lots of motivation, because this is only we are working for now. And if you really like our video and subscribe it, it helps us a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much once again for watching the video. Thank you. Bye.